Yo, yo, yo!
Yo,
Welcome to the
BabloNKeloShow.
I'm your host, Bablo.
And I'm your co-host, Kel.
Two dudes,
With Mike.
with jollof fries.
And then Getty Sue.
I don't know what's going on today, but Kelly, I think he's been having too much sex, so I think he's a little bit tired. He's been raw dogging these women, and I don't know where his energy went into.
If a condom company doesn't sponsor our shows, please go raw dog. Respectfully, okay?
Like I said, we're gonna try to wrap this up like we do condoms. We ain't gonna try to make it too long.
No, we're not wrapping this up like no condom. We're gonna wrap this up like a raw dog.
Okay. I don't know about that one, but let's get into it. We're gonna talk just maybe a few little topics. Do you think one can find true love in a club, church, or dating app? At what age should a guy leave his father's house and start building for himself? What was your first age that you first raw dogged a girl with no condoms?
Jesus.
And lastly, we're gonna talk about our favorite sport and what made us fall in love with it, and go from there. And maybe we might throw in a few side conversation. But yeah, let's get into it, Kelly.
Let's get started.
Do you think you can find love in a club? Throwing your hands up.
Yeah, you can.
Or in church, praying, Lord, thank you.
Definitely.
Or on a dating app. Me using my phone. Which one you think is what's your best bet?
Your best bet? College, bro.
Huh?
School.
That's not
You said what's your best bet?
Yeah, option
throw the options in the garbage, bro.
The option we got is a club.
I'm throwing options
which throwing popping bottles.
School.
Them popping girls. They be doing it sounds like this.
In the club, yeah, but if you're popping bottles, no. If you're in the club, you're in a regular dangler. Yes. Yes, you can find somebody. Regular
in a club?
Yes.
You think you can find a girl in the club?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can find a girl in the club. Yes, you can.
You found a couple girls in the club?
You can find a girl.
Which club? So I can go to them, bro. I so rough, bro.
Ultra Lounge.
Bro. Hey, shout out to O2 Lounge in Houston, bro. I will never go, but
you're a lot. You're a lot.
Bro, I would never go to O2 Lounge, bro. When do you get there, bro?
What you mean?
You pop bottles, you do that. Everybody's in the section, bro.
You can't. To find a legit girl, you can't go in there with no section, popping no bottles, bro. The common area, the people with no section.
People just standing like security guards.
Yeah, bro. That's your best bet.
Okay. What about church?
See, that's a double-edged sword.
Man, you try to find the
church.
You try to find some free.
That's the thing. Church are full of sinners.
That's what I want.
So I want.
If you want a sinner, I like sinners.
If you want a sinner, there's more sinners in the church than in the club.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this again.
You say wait. Say it slowly.
I'm gonna say
camera, zoom into this guy.
There are more sinners in a church than in a club. Let me say that one more time.
Say it one more time.
There are people in the back.
If we are in the church, we are praising the Lord. Hallelujah.
There are more sinners in a church than in a club.
Now, how do you catch these sinning ass women in these churches, man? What is the best strategic way or approach to, catch them real quick, like you are catching fish?
Just tell them you're in a fellowship.
Huh? Is it on Wednesday Bible night or Sunday?
Fellowship after church on Sunday brunch.
Bro, Mr. Man, are you okay, bro? And you know what's funny, bro? A lot of these church women, bro, they be getting snatched up, bro. Because these delusional men thinking that they're really, really holy, bro.
But I mean, some are.
They're not, bro.
Some are.
No, they're not, bro.
Let me stop.
Bro, they're not.
Some are.
They're not, bro.
Yeah, there are some of those.
So, the way the process works is, let me explain to you the process. You see, there's 7 days in a week, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, which days are considered holy, bro? Wednesday Bible study and Sunday what? When you go to church. But a lot of time people bypass the Wednesday. So most of the time it's just Sunday. So what happens Monday through Saturday? What happens, bro? You sin what? 6 days out of the 7. On the 7th day, when you say, God, forgive me for all the sins, right?
That's not. I disagree.
From about 9 a.m. to about 2 to 3 p.m. on Sunday, bro. Now, between 5 p.m. and the rest of the week, what they do? Go back to sinning, right? Drinking alcohol.
Drinking alcohol is not a sin, though.
What?
Overdoing it is a sin, but just go and drink a cup or something like that.
It's still a sin, bro.
It's not a sin.
It's a sin, bro. Hey, comment below. Do you guys think drinking alcohol is a sin?
Nah, drinking alcohol. Remember now, Jesus turned wine into what? Blood into what?
What are you turning into?
You tell me.
I don't know, water.
Jesus. was it water into blood? Jesus Christ.
You see, he's a bad pastor.
Jesus turned water into wine.
Mm-hmm. And then bread, the body into bread.
So if Jesus turned water into wine, what did that say about alcohol?
But alcohol, where in the Bible did it say when
Jesus turned water into wine, right?
Bro, so you mean to tell me, bro, when you go to church now, pastor be like, hey guys, do you guys want Ciroc or you want Hennessy for the body of water, bro?
Yeah,
I be like, Pastor, I want Hennessy, please. Give me my little shot, bro. When you see all your congregation, bro, they'll be walking like, Pastor, how far now? When we will go drink some more of this wine, I go shayo, eat some suya.
You know what we're doing? Passover now. You have to eat the body, the bread without yeast, and then drink the blood. The blood is supposed to be wine, red wine, supposedly, but it's fruit punch.
So why do they put alcohol then, bro? If it's supposed to be wine, we're supposed to have alcohol in there. Why don't they do that?
But you can serve alcohol to underage people.
So how's that my problem? The Bible says wine, right? Exactly. But anyways, like I said, I like sinners, right? Me, what do I think is the best place to find true love? I say none of them, bro. I don't like the church because that's where all the sinners be. And I don't know what I'm going to be getting.
What you mean? Yeah. I mean, Jesus,
I don't know what
Jesus came to save who?
Save us.
Sinners.
Save us. Our sinning self, bro. But I'm definitely not going to find it in no club.
You can. I mean,
it's a hit or a miss.
Yeah, the club is similar to church. Hit or miss.
The dating app really depends on which. If it's Tinder,
it's the same.
Tinder, hell no.
Hit or miss.
Oh, what?
Most likely, the chance of you getting catfish is very high. At least in the club, I see the person. You know what I'm saying? On my shirt, I see the person.
Yeah, but you don't know what they're like though in the club.
But I'm saying, at least, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody I'm attracted to, you, right? Then be on a dating app, and I look at your picture and be like, okay, that's the picture. Then they meet up in person, and that's somebody totally different.
Man, I'd rather meet a person in person.
That's what I'm saying.
Like at Walmart,
Those things are hit or misses too.
Hey man, you never know, man. You might find your true love at Walmart. Go to Home Depot. Go to Best Buy.
Yeah, but the airport is a good place too.
Bro, why you say the airport? You made a few shots, huh?
Airport is a good.
Which airport? Dallas Fort Worth?
Stopping ground.
Atlanta, Chicago.
Dallas.
But which is the best airport though?
All of them suck, man.
All of them?
I like the one.
Bro, if you want a good chance, bro, go to Las Vegas Airport, bro.
I like the one with the games in it.
Games in it?
Yeah.
What do you mean games in it?
Like the games? Like the carpet.
Which airport has those?
The one I had, I don't remember which one I had.
Because you don't travel that much, bro. I don't know, bro, what airport. But hey, I don't know what he's talking about, but hey guys, make sure you comment below. What do you guys think in terms of where can you really truly find true love? at a club where they shaking butt, throwing monies, popping bottles. At a church where you praying to God, giving a sermon to the Lord, and maybe you might see a little fine honey next to you praying with you, and then prayers truly answers prayers, right? But your prayers is answered. Or maybe on a dating app. You got Tinder, BLK, Bumble, whatever, POL.
Kendra G single.
Yeah, Kendra G single.
Tag Kendra, bro.
Kendra, if you're single, hey, Kelly wants to holler at you.
Hell nah.
Alright, let's go to our next question. Next topic. At what age should a guy leave his father's house or his parents' house?
I'll say.
And start building for himself?
I would say that there's not already an age. I would say when he's financially stable.
Okay.
So that could be whatever that is. If that's 20, 30, 40. Whenever he's financially stable. Just mind you now, I'm not saying that he gotta stay there and then he live in the basement playing the game all day, every day. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying even if he's 40 years old, if he doesn't have a family, but still working on himself, he can still be there, continue to work on himself, and then once he's financially stable, got it. It's not a rush. I don't understand why in America it's such a rush. Once you turn 18, my guy, they just throw you out for some reason.
It's just the financial freedom.
I don't get that though. Bro, you're 18, let's see you making minimum wage. Are you expected to pay $1,500 of rent, car notes? Even if you get a roommate, you still making minimum wage, bro. You still got your car note, you still got a rent.
But remember, that's what we talked about. You gotta learn to prioritize. Which ones do you want to have? Which ones don't you want to have?
But why you gotta prioritize when you just at the crib and build these?
Does your parents want you at the crib in the first place?
It depends. It depends though. It depends on the individual too. But if you're a nuisance, bro, you know what I'm saying? If you're at the crib, you don't cause no issues. Because you're in the crib is clean. You're respectful. Nobody's gonna bother you, bro. But if you do whatever you wanna do, you come back 3, 4 o'clock in the middle of the night making noise. You know what I'm saying? You don't clean after yourself. You don't clean. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, yeah, you won't get the boot. Easy work.
Jesus Christ.
Easy work, especially when you're not helping out with none of the bills, bro. That's easy. And you're being greedy with the groceries. You're not helping out with that. Get your ass out.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it really depends on each individual person, their financial situation, if they're able to kind of go. But at the same time, too, it also depends on parents. Some parents, they want the kid out their house as quickly as possible.
But I don't understand that. But if once the kid turns 18, right? He turns 18. Then after he turns 18, he graduates from high school. They give you about 3 months to find a job and to figure things out. After those 3 months is over, you're out the crib. Like you're setting up that man or woman for failure? Think about it.
Some people, some parents don't care. Once the kid is over the age of limit, it's time for you to.
I understand if you do it that way because, let's say the kid was supposed to go to college and they say he didn't want to go to college, so I'm treating him a lesson. That if I throw him out, he's gonna come calling back in a week or so, right? I understand that message, but just off the bat, just throw him out just cause. You wanna be walking around your house naked? Bro, that don't make no sense.
Jesus Christ. Like I said, I think that everyone should be able to make their own decisions at whenever they at a certain age. But at the end of the day, it's all ultimately up to the parents.
But yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you want your kids to succeed.
But if you want your kid to succeed, how can he succeed if he's at home?
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's not. There's going to be a time frame. But 18 years old, bro, barely no working experience, barely got a job. Nah, that's recipe for disaster.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right. I mean, let us know what you guys think. You know, at what age should a man be able to leave his parents' house?
When it's financially stable. Whenever that is.
That's not for you to decide. Let's set off our audience.
But when I say financially stable, don't waste 18 through 30 playing video games all day. If that's the case, you get in the boot. You see what I'm saying, bro?
Unless you gonna boot when you start playing video games.
Get in the boot,
You'll boot your own son out, bro.
Get in the boot after day one, bro.
All right. Let's get into our next topic. Hey guys, make sure you comment below, like I said, on at what age should a man leave his parents' house and start building for himself. Let's get into the next topic. Hey man, so when was the first? At what age, man, did you say, hey, bro, you know about this whole condom situation, man? I ain't trying to hear nothing. Bro, I'm trying to raw dog.
If they ain't trying to sponsor the BabloNKeloShow, raw dog.
But what was your first age, man? You decided to just go ahead and slip it in. You know what I mean? Just give us a little insight on this good rendezvous.
We already talked about this already.
Rendezvous, man. No, we ain't talking about. We ain't go deep into it.
Yes, we did. I was like 16, 17.
No, that's when you had, you know.
That was bro. Ain't no.
You went raw dog. Bro, I use a condom, man.
Raw dog, that time.
Mr. Mike Kelly, bro, do you ever know anything besides raw dog? Bro, this is making me mad, bro. Bro, Kelly, bro, what's up with raw dog every girl, bro?
Yes, nah.
Bro, Kelly, bro, since I've known you, bro. Kelly, how many women you slept with, bro? How many of them have you actually used a condom on, bro?
Bro, don't know, bro. When it's sponsored me, bro. That sponsor,
bro.
But
Kelly, bro. Are you allergic to condoms, bro?
Like, you a girl told me that, bro. I was like, what? She said she allergic to latex.
Yeah, girl told me that too before.
I was like, what kind of yeah thing is that? And look at me, like, oh really? Okay. Me too.
Because opportunity to say what? I didn't want to use condom. Well, this is my opportunity. I didn't even have condom in the first place. Jesus Christ, Kelly, bro, you gotta stop raw dogging these girls, man.
Well, I was like, me too on that one.
But it's kind of weird though when a girl tells you that, I'm allergic to condoms.
Man, your head starts spinning, bro. Your head starts spinning, like, what the?
Or they'll tell you that, hey, I don't like to use condoms, blah, blah, blah. Like, I had an uncle, he told me that, like, anytime he sleep with a woman, that he doesn't like to use condoms.
He a fool, bro.
Yeah, that man is a raw dog bastard, bro.
You want to see, keep doing that one day, your dick might not be dead no more.
Like I said. Hey, guys, let us know. I mean, like I said, the question is supposed to be at what age were you supposed to be when you first, slipped it in without a protection?
Without a helmet.
Bro.
Answer your question, what age, bro?
So I think it was probably it was in high school.
What age, my guy?
It was like, I think it was like 17. Like after I lost my virginity and then I slept with another girl. Yeah.
So have you ever been in a situation where the condom broke and you took it off and said,
oh, a lot of times. A lot of times. When the condom gets dry, you said,
just take it off. Baby, like
a lot of times. Hey, listen, man, I ain't nothing new to that, but I'm just like,
What about when the condom breaks? I'm like,
Mr. Man,
without knowing, that's draining, bro.
Hey, Mr. Man, you're on that one.
See, that's draining, man.
My pull-out game is strong, so. But yeah, I mean, hey guys, let us know. Do you guys like to wear your helmets, or you like to, go in there without your Jimmy hat on?
In the comment below, tag the best condoms. Tag them so we know.
You like Trojans, you like Magnums, you like Skin.
Man, when years ago, like all the commercials you can see, hot and icy. That children. Remember that commercial?
I think
hot
so.
and icy, hot and icy. And I want to try it one time. So disappointed, bro.
It wasn't hot, not icy.
So disappointed, bro.
I mean, well, you know,
at least you stay protected, though. 99.3%.
Jesus Christ. But like I said, make sure, like, you know, serious topic though. Make sure you guys wrap it up. And if you're not gonna wrap it up, you know, make sure you're with a woman that is, you know, safe and.
Man, forget that. If you're not gonna wrap it up, y'all both go to the clinic together and go get tested together and see the results together.
And if you're gonna, you know, liquefy her with your specimens, make sure she's on birth control so that child support don't kick in the next 9 to 12 months or about 2 years, 3 years down the line. And you know, just make sure she's the right one for you, and same thing for the partner too.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the last one. Kelly, what's your favorite sports, and what made you fall in love with it?
Let's say, well, I'll say, I don't know, football. I'll say basketball is, and I fell in love with basketball because of Vince Carter. So,
the windmill dunk or which one?
When he was in, he was on the Raptors, right? Mm-hmm. But I really fell in love with basketball when he was in New Jersey for the Nets.
Okay.
So yeah, I used to call it, his name was Vincent Carter. You know what I used to call it? Vincent Carpet.
What?
You go there, you know. That's what I call it, Vincent Carpet. Carpenter.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, his name was Vince Carter. So yeah, that's how I fell in love with basketball, because when he was on the New Jersey Nets, I used to stay up to watch all the games, bro.
Yeah, so my favorite sport, I love football because of Michael Vick. You know, Michael Vick experience, just watching him run across the field, you know, with LaShawn McCoy, Shady, all that stuff. The Eagles fly, you know, they had the green colors for Nigeria. And you know, like I said, also watching Tom Brady and Gronkowski, my two favorite football teams, and then obviously in terms of basketball, like Kobe, just because of what he did and just his work ethics and etc. That just really was just a drive inspiration for me. And you know, and then soccer too. I love soccer. I love Real Madrid. Love Barcelona. My favorite country is, you know, Argentina. Sorry Colombia, sorry España, all that stuff, but Argentina is always inside me. And plus their color too, it's just blue, beautiful color. So yeah, besides those, I mean, those are the really reasons why I fell in love with, you know, basketball, soccer, and football. But you know, sometimes in the United States people differentiate football, like in terms of American football versus soccer. You know, please correct it. Football is different from American football. So yeah, let's get to the last crazy questions. You know, we got a 2-part. Kelly, you tell me what you think. Is this delusional? Is this crazy? Just give me your feedback to it, and you guys also comment below. So let's say you're engaged right now. You got your little girl. Everything, she's looking good. You know, you guys are ready. You proposed to her. You did everything right. Mm-hmm. You know, you paid for the wedding. You know, all the receptions are traditional. You got the food. Everything's paid for. Mm-hmm. You know, then before the wedding day, you catch her cheating or him cheating. You still gonna walk down the aisle with the person?
Nah, bro.
Or you gonna dip? You're not gonna give him a chance?
Bro, that's me, bro. You did all that planning for the wedding, and before.
But you remember they said to do your part.
What you mean? Have you crossed the line yet?
Yeah, but you know, you gotta be able to accept it.
Nah, that's nah. If it's she or she, they tripping.
So you wouldn't stay? You wouldn't give her another opportunity?
I'm not staying.
Would you even try to make it work after the wedding?
The debacle. Oh.
No?
Oh, well, paid for the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You already planning everything. Your families, everybody's sent an invitation. You're doing so much things together. You think everything is going so well. She seems happy. You're happy.
But you didn't understand. I said, so what if she were cheating on you with another woman? Would you say?
No,
even with a woman?
No.
But a man for sure, you're not saying.
Both either. If she cheats with you with a woman, she gonna cheat with you on a dog, my guy.
Jesus Christ.
But nah. Woman, man. Either or, bro. I'm gone.
Jesus Christ. So you're not really gonna even give her an opportunity to.
Oh, she for what?
I mean, she might. Okay, but what if you really, really like this girl? You knew that she was the one. You knew that everything about her.
If she can do that.
Maybe she was drunk. She made a mistake.
Being drunk is not a mistake.
You
allow yourself to get drunk. Even though when you're drunk, you still can say no. You know what I'm saying? You can still say no, even though you're drunk. But for you to, and we're a couple of days from the wedding, and for you to be in that type of compromised position, she ain't it.
Okay. Next question.
No, you answer that one too.
I mean, if she's really the one for me, I'll probably give her opportunity, but not marry her. I probably would not marry her.
She can't be the one for you if before you're married, she's doing shit.
I mean, like I said, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt based off what you tell me.
What she just told you? Cause let's say she didn't get caught. Y'all would have got married, right? Mm-hmm. And like nothing happened. It's not like she's not gonna tell you, before you get married, I need to tell you something that might not make us get married.
I mean, so you want me to give her the maybe she was the best thing that ever happened to me?
Bro, she's not. For her to do that, she's not the best thing, bro. Think about it. Think about it now. Because for a man to have sex for a woman, the man has dominated the woman. And you're gonna be back in your mind, this man over here dominated my wife? Hell nah. Bro, you can't look at her the same way, bro.
What if the dude was at the wedding too?
Even more draining, bro.
Would you fight him? Would you do anything?
No, fight him for what?
I mean, the dude just claimed your wife.
Yeah, but why would I fight him? It's one thing the only reason why you fight somebody because of that, if he forcefully did that, you know what I'm saying? Basically rape, right? That's the only reason why you fight. But aside from that, because she basically enjoyed herself.
Yeah.
So why am I fighting no dude for?
I mean, he's at your wedding.
Bro.
You're looking at the guy that, ruined the best thing that could happen.
Nah, that's not the best. Actually, he did me a favor.
So would you thank him?
No, I ain't thank him.
You said he did you a favor.
He did me a favor, but I'm not going to have my way to thank him, though.
Man. Nah, I mean, like I said, it really depends on my situation. I wouldn't marry her, but I'll see if maybe we can possibly reconcile.
Bro, you bull-ish. You're looking at this to bust a nut, bro. You're talking about it. Bull-ish.
Listen, man,
let's be honest now.
Yeah, I'm being serious. I give her the benefit of the doubt.
Nothing. Just want to bust a couple more times, and then after you feel satisfied, you're done with her.
Listen, man, that's how you thinking, bro. Me, I'm a lover. Mr. Lover.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I have to give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, we're not perfect, bro. Nobody in this world is perfect.
Obviously nobody's perfect, but for you to do that, though, nah. Maybe I'll say, okay, some forgivable offense, a kiss. You know what I'm saying? If they kiss each other, that's a forgivable. He, you know what I'm saying? He or whatever, we kiss each other, but we pulled away because I already know, you know what I'm saying? It's not what it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll be upset, I'll be mad, but I say, okay, you did, okay, I understand where you're coming from. Boom. That's a forgivable offense. But for you to take your time, take off your clothes, We take off his clothes. Nah, fam. No. not before no wedding.
Okay, so, and then last question. You know, why is it that women like men that are toxic, or men like?
It's excitement. You know, it's like a high. You're excited because think about it. Nobody want to be in a boring relationship.
What's wrong with a boring relationship?
It's not fun.
You know, you got a good man that goes to work, comes home, treats you well, don't beat you, treats you like the queen you're supposed to be. You know, doesn't fight back at you, doesn't do none of that stuff.
They want to be choked.
You know, Mr. Man, what?
They want to be choked.
Mr. Man, this is not.
You know what I'm saying? That's what. You know what I'm saying? They want to be.
I'm about to say ADHD.
They want to be battered. You know what I'm talking about? That's, I mean, that's I want to not.
But why do women? Why do men and women? Why do they like such toxic?
Because it's fun. It's fun.
What's fun about it is stressful, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want stress. I want peace.
You live on the edge.
I don't want to live on the edge. I want peace.
You can't live on the edge for too long, but you know.
Because that stuff will get tiring.
Yeah, it does get tired. You fight.
You don't get tired of fighting a person like.
Make up, have sex.
I mean, the only good thing about it is making the sex part.
Later, you're fighting again, and you make up, have sex. The sex part is so good. They fight again, make up, sex. Just a stagnant cycle, bro.
So you like that? So then why do people like that? It's just the fun of it, the excitement.
You know, it keeps them aroused. I started talking for the homegirls and the homeboys.
And women like men. Some women know so sick. Some women they like the men that beats them. That's a trauma response though. I don't think like subconsciously. Nah, that's a trauma response. The same way some girls are extra clingy at times. Just trauma responses. So, ladies, can you guys please comment below? Why is it that you guys love toxic men? Like men that will not listen to you. When you say, "Hey, baby, where you at?" Shit, I'm at the strip club. Throwing some ones. I'm out.
And this is the same man that's driving your car up and down, bro.
And I put the gas in there too, bro.
Man, that's one of the worst insults. You give your man your car and he's driving another girl.
You know I've done that before.
Man, bro.
You know I've actually done that before, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro.
You give you a car, be like, baby, can you drop me off at work? And be cruising the whole city, boy.
You know, actually happened to me when I was young. I didn't have a car at one point. Before I got a car. Like, you know, a girl that I was messing with out there, she had a car. And, you know, I drop her off at work. And then I'll go holler at another shorty.
That's great.
With her car.
Bro.
And she put the gas in the car, too.
Man, that's some hoodlum stuff, bro.
It ain't hoodlum, bro. It just depends on...
How you gonna borrow somebody's car and you at least you can show you appreciate it, put some gas in the car.
Nah, she put the gas in.
At least she can be appreciative, go to a job early so when she's done she can just walk outside. Not her waiting 30 minutes an hour. Oh my gosh. That's crazy right there.
Hey, you know, the good thing was she put gas in the car. You know, she fed me.
Jeez.
I picked up old girl, you know. Different things. You know, yeah, man.
You ever in a car and you sit down like, yeah, this old moving back a little. Who is it?
Hey man, this ain't my seat, man.
Yeah. Somebody.
What big back motherfuckers did this seat, man?
You be like, huh?
Hey man, this seat ain't right. It's supposed to be a little bit to the front. But nah, man. I mean, it's been like that. It's just really. I think that, you know, some people just gotta really learn to open their eyes in terms of certain situations. Like I said, women, men, regardless of the situation. If you like toxicity, it's okay. No one's really judging you guys. But just try to open your eyes so that you can truly see what's best for you out there. You know, there's a lot of people that use people. There's a lot of people that just want to drain you for your pockets, or just they don't like peace. They want toxic. They want drama. And you know, that's one thing about me, Kelly. I've gotten over the drama lifestyle. Like, you know, I just want peace in my life. You know, all this extra stuff that I did in the past, you know, it's not part of me anymore. I just want to have peace. So that's why I like to tell a lot of people, you know, hey, I don't want the toxic situation. I just want peace. Less drama, more peace. If I could do my best to remove the drama out of it, that's the most important thing.
Comment below, peace.
Peace with not the PIECE, PEACE, peace. You know, the peace sign means tranquility, tranquilo.
Jesus Christ.
What? Is it, you know, Espanol for our Spanish speakers.
Jesus Christ, bro.
But yes, you know, that's all the conversation that we're gonna talk about today. Like I said, we really appreciate you guys staying tuned, tuning in, listening to our social media posts and all that, commenting, liking our posts. Like, make sure you guys continue to support our pages, and we know, like I said, we're trying to grow and establish our you know, conversation, our talk, our podcast. Like I said, I am your host, Bablo.
And I'm your co-host.
Hey guys, make sure you stay tuned for more, and we're gonna bring you some more hot topics. See you guys later, and stay safe.